Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ltzonda and this is the L96. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ltzonda and this right here is the L96. Obviously based on the British sniper rifle, which is the L96, which has now changed or something like that. There's new stuff coming all the time. But this right here, this is the Airsoft version by Double Eagle, and it's one of the cheapest ones on the market, believe it or not. Obviously it does come in the two-tone orange, but everything else about it really is a nice high quality gun. It's obviously got a full metal barrel. You can actually buy the scope and the bipod as an extra. These are just ones that I put on myself. This is a really nice Bushnell scope, and then obviously we've got a pretty sturdy bipod right there as well. But obviously the main body is plastic. We do have a nice rubber butt plate that can be extended. We've also got the cheek riser there, which you can put up and down to vary about where, like different what height scopes you got at the moment. I've got a low profile scope on, so that is basically perfect. If for instance I had a high profile scope with different higher scope mounts, I'd then want to bring that up so my cheek sits perfectly on it for sniping. But basically, obviously underneath we have our magazine, which is spring loaded, fits right in there like such. Let me just show you how to do that first. So basically it does double stack up inside the magazine actually, which is pretty cool because it means that you can basically have twice as many BBs in there. Basically you simply grab your speed loader, you push it in, it clicks in, just clicks in, you basically keep on clicking it in, your speed loader, that fully does that up, and then basically you whack it straight back in the bomb and you are good to go. Very, very simple and very, very nice. Now this gun is one of Ryder's custom guns as well. If you fully carry, you can get this gun in full black, so you don't have to have the orange two-tone. You can get it in full black, obviously without the little orange tip on the end as well. Or if, for instance, you're not UCarry but you don't like the orange, Ryder do basically custom guns and they spray them whatever colour gun you want basically. So if you're not UCarry, you can have a wide choice of range of colours. They have blue, they have green, they have their Ryder red, they have the orange of course, and they have various other colours and stuff. So basically suit you guys. So for instance, if you don't like the orange, you're a little bit, I don't really want that, you can literally have it blue, green, whatever. Even though some of the green, maybe even the red is quite a nice colour as well. So there we go. But basically, if you want to pick it up from UCarry, you don't have to have a bright orange gun. You can get this gun in black from Ryder. So make sure you check it out, guys. All the links in the description below. What I also like about this gun is it does have a kind of double safety, double hair trigger, which is quite nice. It's got a kind of first trigger there. So basically, you're not going to accidentally press it in a go. Like you physically have to press in the little trigger first before you can pull the big trigger, which is a very, very nice aspect. You do have the safety just on that side, just there. You also got your bolt pull, and it is a very, very nice smooth bolt pull actually. But one thing you do want to take note of these is there is a tiny little pin, which is actually maybe a little bit of a flaw, but it's not that bad because this is how you should cock it anyway. Basically, you want to grab your hand up like this and you pull back as such like that, keeping the cocking bolt pushed up to the ceiling instead of dropping it down like so. Which you always want to keep it up, and then you basically push it back in with your palm, and you got a very nice, a very smooth bolt pull just there. In fact, you can even do it with your little finger. It's that easy. Very nice. And also, what you'll also notice is when that is actually pulled back, you've got a little red dot there, which simply pings out, basically to show you that it is cocked and loaded and ready to go. Right, so basically, you guys want to know some specky kind of internal bits about this rifle. This thing I chronoed and was kicking out 480 FPS, brand new out of the box. I tell you now, that is a cracking bit of kit. There's not many guns that come at 480 FPS out of the box. Obviously you'll see a little bit of decreasing over time, but a brand new out of the box is kicking out about 470, 480 FPS, which is very, very nice. Obviously they all do vary with each gun. Basically depending on a lot of things. But inside the sniper rifles, they're very much simpler than the electric guns. Instead of having a gearbox with gears and stuff, all it is basically inside is a big cylinder, a spring guide, and basically the spring. And what happens is when you pull that bolt back, what it does is it pushes the spring guide forward. So the spring guide always remains in that place just there. So when you push that back, the actual the cylinder pulls back, and it basically pulls back the piston, connects it to the spring guide. You've got a little kind of like locking mechanism just there, and then basically that clips in, so that stays compressed. So then when you push that back in, the piston itself is actually then pushed all the way to the back of the cylinder, and then you've got a fully compressed piston up against that, and when you pull the trigger, it releases it forward. So when you've got some nice kind of, it's all lubed up and greasy in there, it really does give it a great nice friction and just, well, no friction basically, and fires superb. Now this thing kicking out 480 FPS out of the box as well. The range on this is incredible. It's obviously got a very nice long inner barrel, quite I'm not too sure what sort of type ball barrel it will be, but it's very, very accurate at long range, and the range on this thing is tremendous. It really is a cracking bit of kit. But you guys basically want to know, you want to see me do some shooting of this thing, right? You don't just want to sit here and watch me gabbling on all day about it. You want to see me go in and do some shooting. So I'm going to take this out in the garden now, guys. I'm going to set up a little kind of range, but probably pushing this one out to 20-25 metres as such, to basically kind of do a kind of paper-sized accuracy test to kind of show you the grouping and such for that. And I tell you now, guys, you will be very pleasantly surprised. So I hope you stick around for that, guys. So basically, I want to say thank you very much. I hope you like this gun, and I hope you're going to check it out. All the links are in the description below. I want to say big thank you to Ryder for lending me this gun for review. This thing is a cracking bit of kit, and the range on this is superb. And for the price as well, guys, oh my god, make sure you check it out. It is ridiculously cheap for how good it is. You can't really fault it. It really is a great gun, guys. So thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Make sure you stick around for the back garden accuracy test. My name is Ltzonda, and this is the WE L96.